Hello everyone! Hope we're all doing good. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hi. We are back with the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Episode 4 we're starting. Let's go. I think. Yes. I don't remember. It's the name of the stream, but I wrote it and I'm like, is it actually episode 4 though? Like, or am I misremembering? It's been like 13 days or something. The Clouded Kokoro.
I begin to think, Wilson, said Sholmes, turning his head languidly in my direction. That there is more to this case
It's episode 44.
than that which we have observed. Indeed, that there may be another part to this story that we are yet to discover. His eyes wandered, following the steam rising from his cup of herbal tea.
Ooh.
Leading him to the distant memory of that snowy evening.
Snowy evening.
To
On
the young
theme.
lady collapsed on the pavement along Briar Road, and to the knife in her back.
Gasp.
Lit in the soft glow of gas lamps, a most extraordinary scene had been set. And under the cover of a light fog, the curtain had risen silently on the insoluble mystery of our invisible killer.
Ooh, invisible killer. It's a ghost. Oh, we're back here. Do we finally get to be a lawyer now? British Supreme Court, Lord Chief Justice's office.
Did you sleep last night, Mr. Naruhodo?
No, not at all.
It was an enormous hotel, wasn't it? The rooms were so luxurious. I felt like we were staying in a palace. And with all the gas lights twinkling, it was brighter than day, even in the middle of the night.
What about the enormous beds? After my time on the SS Buria, I wasn't going to waste a single inch of that space. I spent the entire night rolling from one side of the mattress to the other.
Oh yes, it really was the sort of night you can only dream of normally. Except, when I learned that we owed £3 for the rooms, that dream quickly turned into a nightmare.
Oops. Sorry about that. The building was so impressive and the entrance was so inviting, I just wandered in without thinking. Come on, Ryu.
In a lodging house in Japan, that sum of money would put a roof over your head for a whole year.
Oof.
I did try, but I'm afraid I couldn't help my tears when we were presented with the bill. Oh.
Ugh. I really am sorry.
Well, never mind. We must find some more affordable lodging straight away, though. If we're not careful, our entire stipend will be used up in 10 days or less.
Ugh. London is a scary place. Good morning to you at this early hour. I'm assuming the Chief Justice? Yeah. Oh, yes, well...
Good morning to you, Lord Chief Justice. We have come to report on the outcome of the trial at the Old Bailey yesterday.
Suzato-san is amazing. She doesn't bat an eyelid, even in the presence of the imposing Lord Strongheart. Yes, I believe you had a very comprehensive initiation into British courtroom practices. Oh, yes. It was very eye-opening. Thank you.
And in accordance with your instructions, Lord Strongheart, Mr. Naruhodo performed his duty to the end.
Yes, I've already been apprised of events. You conducted a remarkable defense. You may consider the test passed. Oh! Awesome. I'd hope so. No longer are you a student from the Empire of Japan. You may henceforth claim to be a fully fledged lawyer. It's about time. Only took 4 episodes. My country's delighted to welcome young talent from such a remote eastern land. Thank you very much. So I'm a lawyer now. Now, in view of your new appointment, I have a fresh case in mind for you. I'd like you to take it on at once and trust that won't be a problem. Another case? Already? Nothing trains a lawyer better than a practical experience. I'm sure I don't sense dissatisfaction, do I? No, never. No dissatisfaction here. It's just that yesterday's trial ended unusually. I haven't quite come to terms with it. That's just how things work here. What's to come to terms with? The man was cleared. What more were you hoping for? I don't know, a better resolution? Resolution is kind of weird. The culpability of the defendant has not at the present time been established by the court. Consequently, the jury will not be required to proffer judgment. Well, Lord Van Zeeks, it's been a pleasure, so it has. And as for you, my dear fella, I couldn't have asked for a better defense. So weird. I just can't help wondering if Mr. McGilded really was innocent. Probably not. I highly doubt he was.
Mr. Naruhodo!
It's just that I never managed to ascertain the truth. And then the trial ended. We should have a longer period of time for these trials. Like, 3 days, at the very least. Actually, at the very most, never past 3 days. Well, you needn't let it trouble you for a second longer. Sorry?
What do you mean, Lord Strongheart?
Magnus McGilded passed away. Oh! Immediately following the trial. What? What?
No!
What? Mr. McGilded is dead? Thank you, my scenic birds. Oh, snap. I have 19 minutes and 41 seconds until my next engagement. Time enough to talk. Anyway, where's we going? It's nice seeing you. McGilded's death. How'd he die? Was he murdered? Or did he just, like, pass away unusually? I don't understand. What happened? How can he be dead? After the trial concluded yesterday, there was a great commotion in the Old Bailey. As you'll presumably recall, an omnibus had been wheeled into the courtroom. Yes, of course. That was the scene of the crime which Mr. McGilded had been accused of. Did he, like, die in the fire or something? Precisely. Well, while the bailiff's attention was diverted by some other matter, the omnibus went up in flames. Yeah, I remember that. No.
How could such a thing have happened?
That is being investigated as we speak. But already, the police have identified a corpse found inside the charred shell of the carriage as that of McGilded. Oh my god, so I was joking! What do you mean he was actually burned in there? That's insane. That's awful. A man must have slipped inside whilst the bailiff's attention was elsewhere. The bailiff really needs to pay more attention.
And how could that have happened?
This is also being investigated as we speak.
Thinking back now, immediately after the trial, Mr. McGilded did mention going back into the courtroom to look at the omnibus. Oh yeah, he did.
Well, I must be making tracks now. Just time for the inspection. Sorry, what inspection? They're going to examine the omnibus again, so I'm told. Oh yes, if I could be present for it myself. An inspection of the omnibus. Not to my knowledge, I don't believe Scotland Yard had any intention of re-examining the carriage. Okay, I thought that was weird. I think I called it out on that stream. I was like, that's weird that they're just letting him there. But then, who was Mr. McGilded talking about? He was clearly lying or something. Never mind that now. The Yard is making a thorough investigation. This matter is no longer any concern of yours. Leave it to the police.
Poor Mr. McGilded.
So, how did you find your first taste of our country's Supreme Court? Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, it was... wow.
Mr. Naruhodo means that the whole experience was steeped in the solemnity of Great Britain's long history. That's an interesting word. It's really a world apart from our own judicial system in Japan, which is only a few short decades old. Wow, Suzaru-san has such a way with words. And you seem to have a way of failing to find the right ones.
she just destroyed him. Oh no! Okay, I think we're back. I think I'm waiting for it to pop up on stream itself. There it is. Okay. Don't know how delayed that was. My second screen is a bit delayed. Okay, we're back. My computer literally exploded for a second there. That was weird. That was scary. Oh, and now my mouse disconnected. What is happening? What is happening? We're back. We're back though. Sorry about that. I was like, oh, please. We're only like 16 minutes in. Don't like end the stream. I don't want to upload a 16-minute VOD. We should be fine. All it said was the Judy, and I'm like, what the hell's a Judy? Why is he saying that? Why is he calling it that? And then I'm like, oh, he's not finishing the rest of his sentence. The computer is exploding. Either the game's crashing or the computer's crashing. It was both. Anyway, we're back. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Okay. The judicial system here is the most advanced in the world. Learn all you can. The most advanced in the world, is it? It was fortunate that your very first trial was a simple affair.
Simple? That was simple?
As I believe I mentioned yesterday morning, it was a trial you couldn't lose. Oh, he did say that.
I don't mean to be contrary, Lord Strongheart, but the case was anything but simple.
He's like, I don't care about your job, I just say you couldn't lose it. The circumstances of the case are so incriminating. I was stunned when I first heard them. In fact, I'm still finding it hard to believe that we managed to get a favorable verdict. Is something funny? No, my apologies. However, the fact is that you did receive the not guilty verdict you set out to achieve. And that can only be attributed to exceptional talent. Wouldn't you agree? I feel like there's like he's like in on something. I feel like something's like staged about like how like the court is run or rigged somehow. Ooh, this is so interesting. This game is really good. I see why people love it the most. Well, I don't know about that. Well, never mind. You exceeded my expectations, I freely admit. That much, at least, is an undeniable truth. Which is precisely why I've prepared the new case for you that I mentioned before. What's going on? What was he going to say before?
Could you perhaps give us some more details about the new case you mentioned?
Don't tell me it's a murder and the trial starts in 10 minutes. Don't worry, it's nothing so alarming or quite so urgent as your last assignment. In fact, this case is completely different. Oh, I see. Did he just read my mind? That is to say, no one has died, as yet. And the trial will not be today. There's plenty of time to research the case thoroughly. 23 hours, 43 minutes, and 19 seconds to be precise. So the trial's tomorrow then.
Is everything alright?
Oh, yes. I'm just a little confused, that's all. Yesterday's trial was... well, it's left me wondering if I'm really cut out for being a lawyer.
Oh, Mr. Naruhodo.
I don't know if I could face standing in that courtroom again after Mr. Melgilded's trial. Yes, I nearly forgot. There is one similarity with yesterday's case. Once again, there is currently no one to advocate for the defense, of course. Where are your lawyers? Oh. If the situation remains unchanged, the trial will start tomorrow with the defendant unrepresented. And if that happens, I need not remind you of the inevitable outcome.
The most terrible end awaits the defendant.
Yes, that's right. Here we go again. Your time is up. You'll have to excuse me. It has not been 19 minutes since you've been here. I would advise you to begin making preparations for tomorrow's trial. After all, the clock is ever ticking. There is now but 23 hours, 26 minutes, and 39 seconds until the court sits. Last time he mentioned the 23 hours, he said there was plenty of time. And one more thing, Mr. Naruhodo. There is something that I should like to ask you. Oh, what's that? Yesterday, you remarked upon something. That you intend to see through the will of your late compatriot, Mr. Asoji. Ooh. I would be interested to hear what exactly you mean by that. Inside 34 seconds. Ah! Oh, well, Kazuma always used to say, you see, that he wanted to learn how the greatest justice system in the world works so he could change ours in Japan. And now that he's gone, I'd like to work towards that myself. And, there's another thing, like the clock ticking.
Oh!
Another thing? Continue.
On the way here on the steamship, he said something to me.
There's something very important I have to do. Something very important. And what exactly would that be? He never had a chance to tell me. I suppose he would have done if he'd ever made it to Great Britain. Oh, you're out of time. He just shut him up. He's like, alright, enough. Well, thank you for the enlightening discussion.
Mr. Naruhodo, what's all this about? Mr. Soji never once mentioned anything of the sort to me.
A man of mysteries. I urge you both to focus your attentions on the matter at hand. I've taken the liberty of summoning the police inspector in charge of the case. Oh, new character, hello. He'll be able to apprise you of the details. How long has he been there? So, I wish you the best of luck and bid you farewell.
There's something very important that I have to do. Kazuma-sama, what did you mean?
I wish I knew, but honestly, he never told me. Anyway, we'd better talk to the detective, don't you think?
Yes, you're right.
I hope I'm just imagining it, but I wouldn't say he looks pleased to see us at all. Oh! Could we trouble you? You are troubling me. Get out of here. What do you think? Lovely weather, isn't it? What's the weather got to do with anything? Listen to me, you young Japanese upstart. Some frippery about the weather doesn't get every English gent eaten out of your hand, you know. But Susanna-san told me it was foolproof. I'm a busy man, a very busy man. There's a crime scene to investigate, but I'm here having to give the likes of you a talking to. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. Can you imagine what the other officers there would be saying, Haven't seen the Gregson anywhere, have you? No, he's too busy with the bigwigs these days. And all because of some bumpkin who's here on a jaunt from a country I've never even heard of. Hear that ripping sound? It's the reputation of the yard going to tatters. There's no need to rip us apart as well.
I don't believe we've been introduced.
Susanoo, my angel.
This is Mr. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, a defense lawyer.
Eh.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's just judicial assistant,
Eh.
It's lovely weather we're having today, isn't it?
What's happening? It is unseasonably fine, I grant you. London winters don't see a lot of sunshine. Unbelievable! How did she pull that off? So, Lord Strongheart has asked me to fill you in on the case. The name's Tobias Gregson. Inspector Gregson to you, from the Scotland Yard.
Gregson? Inspector Gregson?
What's the matter with Suzato-san? Does this detective's name mean something to her?
Inspector, are you perhaps the Inspector Gregson?
Oh? You're acting like you know this man, Miss Suzato, but he's a London detective.
Oh, I do know him. Very well, in fact.
Very well?
Yes, he features prominently in The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
Ah, of course. Tobias Gregson, 44, the detective inspector in charge of Scotland Yard's investigation of the case. He's stern and single-minded in its approach and a great lover of fish and chips. Oh, and that publication. What's it called again? Ranced Magazine?
That's right. Inspector Gregson and Mr. Sholmes enjoy a wonderful friendly rivalry.
Ah, I see. Really? You rival the great Mr. Sholmes. That's incredible. Oh, well, I don't know about that. Mr. Sholmes is a professional like myself, of course, but he does come up with the goods from time to time.
Mr. Sholmes is equally complimentary about you, Inspector, isn't he? You've earned his highest praise. Gregson is the pick of a lot of all the Scotland Yarders. Those were his own words.
And that's his highest praise?
Well, Mr. Sholmes isn't particularly known for giving compliments, you see.
That he is not. Thanks to that magazine, my name's known all over London town now. That's great, isn't it? I have to admit, I have to admit that to start with, I was a little... Okay. I have to admit that to start with, I was a little, well, flattered by all the attention. Everyone wanted to shake my hand, and my reputation at the yard went through the roof. Well, that's wonderful. No, it is not! It's nothing more sinister than the man on the street. People are always looking at me now. They're whispering rumors about me under their breath, I'm sure. Rumors?
Are you quite sure?
He's changed since he started appearing in those stories. Fame's gone to his head, stuff like that.
Gosh, do you really think people are saying such mean-spirited things about you?
Like I said, they whisper, so I can't catch exactly what they're saying, but I know what folk are like. I'm sure that's what they're saying, as sure as eggs is eggs.
Okay.
I get the feeling this detective could be very hard work.
Oh dear. Perhaps the sudden rise to fame does change people.
So, about the case that the Lord Chief Justice mentioned before. Not on the tell, really. As far as we're concerned at the yard, it couldn't be simpler.
Oh dear. that probably means that as far as we're concerned as lawyers, it couldn't be more complicated.
I wish you were wrong about that, but I have a nasty feeling you're right. A young woman was walking along the pavement on Briar Road when she was stabbed from behind. Fortunately, it wasn't fatal, but she's still laid up in the hospital unconscious.
That's despicable. What sort of coward would attack the poor woman from behind?
I suppose you would have finished with whoever it was off with a Susanoo takedown, would you?
That is neither here nor there, Mr. Naruhodo.
Brace yourself, Ryunosuke. You've angered her now. Anyway, after a whirling investigating, the criminal was arrested. He barely had time for a cup of tea after the incident took place, to be honest. So there must have been something left at the scene that led you directly to the culprit? Nah, we just arrested the first guy we saw.
Or perhaps a reliable witness to recognize the person in question?
Let me stop you right there. You're wasting your time on this one. Sorry? There's nothing you can do. There's no way to help the bloke now. Why ever not? Simple. The prosecutor that's been assigned to the trial tomorrow is Lord Barrack Van Zeeks. No. No, not him! Sounds like you heard of him then.
Oh, yes, we're very familiar with Lord Van Zeeks. Believed to be the harbinger of death itself.
The Reaper of the Bailey. The Reaper of the Bailey! Lord Barrack Van Zeeks, who we faced in court only yesterday.
Mr. McGilded told us about him before the trial, didn't he?
I thought this case... Oh. I thought this case was going to be... I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to autoplay before I continued my sentence. I thought this case was going to be about McGilded's death. I didn't expect this to actually be about the stabbing from the beginning sequence. I wonder if both. What if they're connected? Ooh. When Van Zeeks stands for the prosecution, they call the accused his sacrificial lambs. And in every single trial in which he's been the prosecutor, the accused has been damned. His Reaper of the Bailey nickname. I suppose he's earned that because every defendant he advocates against is found guilty. Is that it? Is that not it?
Well, if that's the case, we should inform you, Inspector, that in yesterday's trial against Lord Van Zeeks, Mr. Naruhodo secured a verdict of not guilty.
But then he died! Wasn't that also part of the myth? Is that, like, they'll die no matter what or something? Oh my god, McGilded died. What of it?
Oh, well, I think that means that even against the Reaper of the Bailey, it's not impossible to save the defendant.
We didn't save him because he died. I didn't even think about that. I forgot that was a part of, like, Van Zeeks' quirk, is that they all die. No. You don't have a clue, do you? What do you mean? What happened to that bloke in the end, eh? He's dead. I guess McGilded came a cropper in that omnibus when it went up in flames. So you can't rightly say you saved the defendant, can you? What are you saying? Look, if Van Zeeks could get the dirt to stick on everyone, he'd be a miracle worker. But that's not how it goes, so he doesn't work miracles. He works magic. Black magic. I'd have a good long think about that if I were you. Are we really supposed to believe that? Right. Well, I'll field you in as requested, and I'm very nearly out of chips. So I'll be heading back to the crime scene now. We're still carrying out a few investigations there.
It was Briar Road, you said, didn't you? Where the incident took place?
That's correct, Mom. And if you head over to the holding cells, you meet the criminal himself. You've branded him a criminal already? He's as good as shaking like a leaf in his cell, he is. I'll give you a chuckle if nothing else. He's inmate 53. Speak to the jailer and he'll show you the way. Inmate 53. Thank you. So there's no helping anyone against the Reaper of the Bailey, they say.
Is something troubling you, Mr. Naruhodo? To tell the truth, when I recalled the trial yesterday, I can't stop myself from shaking. The idea of facing the Reaper in court again is... Well, if you think it's too much for you, there's no shame in turning the case down. That takes courage, too.
But if the man they've arrested is innocent, you could well imagine he would be shaken like a leaf in his cell. And I, for one, wouldn't find the sight of that funny.
So,
If I'm honest, I'm still reeling from the shock of yesterday's events myself. I'm really not sure if I'll be able to help this man, whoever he is. But I'd like to try, so I think I'm gonna make some inquiries. Will you help?
did you really think you had to ask?
Aw.
After all, I am your judicial assistant.
Susanoo, I love you! Oh, she's awesome. Thank you. So then, shall we?
Yes! Let's go!
Okay. Oh, Briar Road or prison? Visiting is permitted at certain times. Let's go to the prison. "19th of February, local prison, cell 9. So these are British prison cells.
Oh, they're ghastly. It feels just like a dungeon.
Yeah, and having experienced it in Japan myself, I can assure you that our wooden cells feel a lot cozier than these cold stone walls. Oh, don't, Mr. Naruhodo. You're making it seem worse. Oh, our little sprite with the tears is so sad. Apparently our client is in this cell here, but it's so dark at the back there, I can't make him out. Wonder what he's like. Inmate 53, your legal representative is here to see you. Stop hiding in the back of the cell and show your face at once. Am I don't know what voice to give him. Am I a cat, as yet with no name? Calling me by a number, it's utterly, unbelievably, unjustably unreasonable. I refuse to answer.
Mr. Naruhodo, what? What do you think is going on here?
I have no idea, but I wasn't just hearing things, was I? That tirade of complaints was in Japanese. Oh! Oh, interesting. He's Japanese. Excuse me, but shh, quiet. Okay, buddy. They're all around, hiding. I know they are. They're watching, listening. Even now, I can sense it. Uh-huh. Right. So, could I ask you who's in there? You are! You've come to curse me, haven't you? Don't try to hide it. You're a ghost. A ghost? Susanoo.
You know, maybe we should let this freak get, hanged. We mean you no harm, Prisoner-san. Are you Japanese by any chance?
Oh, his pupils changed. This is beyond my wildest dreams. Forgive me for that outburst before. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's fine. We were just a little surprised, that's all. Imagine it! It's been 12 long months since I left my hometown, and here I am in a frightful fix in a foreign land. It's been 12 long years since I saw my wife. So hearing the sweet, sentimental tones of a compatriot's voice here in the dark, damp, dark hellhole was a most monumentally moving moment! Could have guessed that this new client Lord Strongheart assigned to us, he reminds me of a character you'd see in like a Pokemon game, you know, like a wacky NPC that show up. That's the energy he's getting to me right now. Would turn out to be a fellow Japanese. What compassion my fellow countrymen show! To dispatch a first-class lawyer all the way from Japan to defend a mere foreign student. Noble, nurturing, never-failing Nippon!
A first-class lawyer?
Oh dear, I think there's been something of a misunderstanding here. Well, we've won every case we've done. I say that's pretty first class.
I wonder, would you be so kind as to tell us what's happened? Why you've been detained as a suspect, for example?
Yes, I can, I will! Shan't stay sullen and silent!
Uh-huh. I'm not quite sure I understand what he means, but he seems happy.
Yes, he does. I just hope he actually has a good reason to be. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm a lawyer, as you said. My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
And I'm Naruhodo-san's judicial assistant, Suzaru Mikotoba.
I am a visiting student sent here by our government. Notably, notoriously named Natsume. Sasuke Natsume.
Guy.
Sasuke, not Sasuke. Sasuke Natsume. A scholar sent to Britain by the Japanese government to further his study of English. He's the defendant accused of attempted murder. Sasuke Natsume-san? What an unusual name. Call me Sosuke, please. I'm a poet, you see, a writer of haiku. It's something of a nom de plume. A nom de plume? You mean an alias?
That's right, Naruhodo-san.
No! Don't be so prosaic! It's much more refined than that! And haiku, that really reminds me of home.
Did I hear you say that you were a visiting student sent over here by the government?
Yes, that's right. A year ago I was told to go and study English. First I had to suffer that misery, and now this? It's beyond the pale! Suffer that misery? Did you not want to study here? No, I mean, I've had an interest in Great Britain for some years, of course. Oh. But just because the government tells you to do something doesn't mean you can do it? No!
What do you mean?
If they told me to study English literature, that I could have understood. That's my field. But no, they told me to study the English language. Utterly, unbelievably, unjustly unreasonable! Okay. I see. Only the other day I was told to send a report about my first year here. I tendered a blank piece of paper. Wise words on whitewashy!
You must be a man of great standing.
Oh yes, so I'm often told. And often like to be told, it seems.
Could you perhaps tell us exactly why you've been arrested, Sosuke-san?
I didn't do it! He didn't do it! I didn't commit that atrocious murder! Murder? We knew it was murder. Oh, no, it's alright. The woman didn't actually die, did she? Oh. Okay, she was just stabbed. But she was stabbed with a knife right before my eyes! Before your eyes? Even you saw the attacker? No, he was invisible! He was invisible. Yeah. I didn't see anyone. Is that why he's so paranoid? What? If I'd seen the person who did it, do you think I'd be locked up in here?
Oh dear, it seems this case is becoming rather complicated.
Why me? Why me? Why did that silly woman have to be stabbed in front of me? It's the curse of London. It's incredibly, inexcusably, irritatingly inconvenient. So Sosuke-san was here at the scene, but he didn't see the attacker.
It's vital that we find out more about the case.
It was an accursed evening, just after the snow had started to clear and heavy with fog. I'd been to the bookshop to buy some books, and I was on my way back to my accursed lodgings. Sure, the bookshop wasn't accursed too. As I was walking along that accursed pavement, I could make out the sole silhouette of another ahead of me. A woman wearing a green overcoat she was. And just as I went to overtake her, she suddenly let out a little scream and collapsed onto the cold hard slabs of stone at my feet.
How terrible.
I called out to the woman, but she didn't move. It was like a ghostly, ghoulish scream graveyard. Slight exaggeration there, perhaps? I was terrified. I had to get away from there. So I ran as fast as my legs would carry me back to my accursed lodging. So she didn't die, but he's still going to be hanged if he gets accused of being guilty? Like, it would be attempted murder, not actual murder. That's not good. Well, they'll say it was shameful, I know, to run away like that.
Tell me, Sosuke-san, was the victim an acquaintance of yours?
Don't be ridiculous! Do you think I know any of these fair-haired English and a young woman at that? I'm diffident, shy, timid, unsure. I can't talk to people. I see. A young woman unknown to Sosuke-san. At the time it happened, who else did you see nearby? Did anybody pass you? No one. Regrettably. Apart from myself and the woman, I didn't see a soul. No one? Oh, great. Well, someone's gonna have seen him, because there's gonna be some witness at the very least.
So the victim was unknown to you, and there was nobody else on the street at the time. That creates something of a conundrum, doesn't it?
Hmm? What conundrum? What do you mean, Susanna-san? What's the conundrum?
Well, if what Sosuke-san has just told us is true, there's something I can't explain. He says that he didn't know the victim and that there was no one else at the scene. Then he apparently fled without having been seen?
I did. Then how'd he get caught? How'd he get caught? But if that's the case, surely this man has to be the culprit? Ah! You... What did you just say? Nothing! I didn't say anything! Oops, perhaps you thought that a little loudly.
Actually, that's not what was troubling me.
Okay, thank you. I was like, is that it? I thought it was the fact that he was caught.
What I was thinking was, how did Sosuke-san actually come to be arrested?
Sorry?
He didn't touch the victim and there was nobody at the scene to see him. So how did the police ever discover that he was there in the first place?
Oh yes, she's right. Did he turn himself in? It was him. Oh, okay. That accursed great detective! He led the police to me! Of all the bad luck! cursed great detective? Could it be Sholmes? I shall never forget that man's name as long as I live. With his haughty laugh and his self-proclaimed greatness. Brash, big-headed, busybody, begone! Yep. May you be cursed until the end of your days, Hairlock Sholmes. I knew it. The detective worked there, Rhea.
Mr. Scholes?
Hairlock Sholmes. Well, I didn't expect to hear that name from this man's lips, that's for sure. It was the morning after that nightmare had unfolded on the pavement before me. I was gnawing on a sliver of hard cheese when some men suddenly burst in through the door. They started shouting at me, "This is the police! Put the weapon down!" Yes, it was a thin sliver, and yes, it was hard, but I wasn't eating a weapon. Disgusting dietary discrimination devils! You clearly had a trying morning yesterday. And there he was, in the middle of all the policemen, grinning like a Cheshire cat. That Hairlock Sholmes! It's actually just Herlock Sholmes. He's English. I've since found out that he's a famous name in detection here in London.
Yes, the great detective is really very well known.
And his overly sharp mind managed to deduce my whereabouts, apparently. He thinks I'm the knife-wielding madman. Me, this weak, stooped kitten of a man. Aw, I'm going to only refer to myself as a weak, stooped kitten.
Do you mean to say that Mr. Sholmes' deduction was the only reason the police arrested you? That would be really most unreasonable.
Well, the thing is, I was thrown into a panic when they barged their way in.
Of course you were, that's only natural.
I was terrified and trembling, and they kept throwing question after question at me in impossible English. Fiendish foreign film flabbery! Well, we are in England. And you can't really blame them for questioning you in English. Good point, good point. But my mind went blank. I knew I had to answer, but I didn't know what to say. So I just kept repeating things like, "Yes, I do," and "I'm fine." Oh no. The next thing I knew, I was in manacles, and before I knew it, I was thrown in here.
Oh dear, I'm afraid that's hardly surprising.
I'm fine. He's not fine now. Mr. Naruhodo Esquire! Oh, you could just call me Naruhodo, and when we're speaking English, a simple Mr. is more than enough. Oh, yes, alright. Yes, they've really got to me. This country is poisoning my mind. This guy's great. But please, I beg you to defend me in court tomorrow. You could tell them what really happened. You'll do it, won't you? Aw. Well, Why? Why is it so hard to say yes to me? He's so relatable. Well, the thing is, I'm just a student like yourself on a study tour. A student? I have defended a case in the Old Bailey. Only the one, though. But at this moment in time, I really don't know what I'm supposed to believe in. I'm confused about what justice in this country even means. Oh, Naruhodo-san. I'm not even the foreign student who's supposed to be here. I'm a sort of locum lawyer, I suppose. But one man is the mark of a defense lawyer from our great empire. It's a keepsake from the man who should have been here. He was my best friend. a keepsake. I know exactly what they're saying about me.
Oh? Who do you mean?
The lawyers, all the British defense lawyers. They won't defend me.
Goodness. Why? Why do you say that?
For the same reason as you noted before, when it happened. There was only the victim and myself around, and I ran away from the scene of the crime. I'm not a fool. I know it looks as though I must be the culprit. It must be very hard for you, Soseki-san. Anyway, I'm a student from overseas. I'm just a foreign nobody to them, someone not to be trusted. I heard them openly laughing about me before, in my earshot, without any compunction at all. Oh, so sad. Any trial for this man would be a waste of time, they said, and of course the foreigner did it. Oh, no, he's so sad. They even had the gall to say the man doesn't understand half of what's being said anyway. Oh, that's awful. They're wrong. I've studied more English than half of the policemen out there on the streets. I've traveled halfway around the world to learn about these people's country and its great history. But no one here wants to listen to a man with a strange accent. They all hate me. Oh, I love him. So, at the very least, I like to entrust my fate to someone who can listen to me in my native tongue. You could do it, couldn't you? When I look into your eyes, I can see it. I can see what you've been through. Soseki-san, it's just that... Give me a little time, please. I'll do what I can for the time being. What do you mean?
We shall investigate the case as thoroughly as possible. If we can find some clues, it will give us a much better chance, I'm sure.
Oh, yes, thank you. I'll be here, all alone, waiting for you. Locum student, Mr. Naruhodo, Esquire.
We should be going then, Naruhodo-san. We have a case to prepare for.
Alright. Bye, buddy. See you later. Aww. Oh, the snowman. So this is where it happened. Briar Road.
Look, Mr. Naruhodo. Look at the regulation metal helmet. It's unmistakable. The men of Scotland Yard are here. They're investigating as we speak.
That is their job, you know?
Oh, Mr. Naruhodo, to see one with my own eyes. They're often depicted in the Adventures of Sherlock shows, but I never dreamt I'd ever come this close to a real Bobby's helmet.
What? The helmet?
Of course. I have to try one on one day.
Aw, Sato. Well, I hope your hatty dream comes true. Oh, hello, Inspector. What's the Japanese delegation doing here?
Oh, Inspector Gregson!
This isn't on the tourist trail, as I'm fairly sure you're well aware.
Yes, of course. We're here to investigate.
Have you been to the holding cells then? Oh, it's good that we went to that first. What do you make of the criminal?
He's not a criminal as you put it, Inspector. He's a suspect.
Let's see about that. You Japanese like to stick together, I suppose. Well, do what you will. Doesn't bother me. The bloke's in court tomorrow. Whatever happens, and the verdict's a foregone conclusion. Ugh, stone-cold air of rejection.
Take heart. London at this time of year is full of stone-cold air.
That makes it worse somehow? Does he have anything to say? Oh, he does.
Tell me about Scotland Yard, Inspector. Ever since I read about it in the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, I've been fascinated by the place.
Yeah, it's the most sophisticated policing organization you'll find anywhere in the world, ma'am.
Oh, and you know, I've always dreamt of wearing a real Bobby's helmet.
It does make them look the part, seeing that policeman there with his helmet on. You certainly get the sense that this is a man who will take no nonsense in his duty of protecting the city.
Oh yes, doesn't he look wonderful?
Being a London Bobby is hard going, I can tell you.
Oh really?
First thing in the morning, you know what he does? Goes around and rouses all the laborers on his beat so they can get off to work. What? He wakes people up? Yup. Raps on the windows with a long pole. Did it myself going back a bit.
I had no idea.
The Bobby works for the people of the town. Just another one of his duties. After that, he starts tirelessly patrolling the streets all day long. He has to cover 20 miles a day. That's the regulation distance. I can't really imagine how far that is, but it sounds like a long way.
Let me see. 20 miles. That's approximately the distance from Tokyo to Yokohama.
On foot? That's definitely taking things a step too far. And when it gets dark, of course, he has the important job of lighting all the gas street lamps.
Oh my.
And I suppose in between all those duties, Bobbies are expected to investigate cases as well?
And chase after criminals trying to evade the law.
Not sure you could call it an in-between exactly, more alongside, but yes. They're expected to handle those jobs as well. We do have men keeling over from time to time, I admit.
I've always dreamt of wearing one of those helmets, as I said. But it's with a heavy heart that I shall have to relinquish that dream to you, Mr. Naruhodo.
Your heavy heart will be my heavy head if you do. Happened around 5 in the evening 2 days ago, just there on that open bit of pavement. The victim, a young woman, was stabbed with a blade from behind. Is it right that the lady is still unconscious now? You mentioned that she's being treated in hospital. Well, I never said she was a lady. Truth is, unless she comes around pretty smart-ish, we won't be able to find out much about her at all. Suppose that means that they haven't been able to take a statement from her, of course. Here's a map of the local area I happen to have on me. You can take it if you want. Really? Are you sure? It's your policy to give lawyers, defendants, suspects the odd bit of information to go on. I haven't actually accepted the job yet, but still.
Thank you, Inspector. We gratefully accept.
Street map of the local area showing where the victim was found. And what? As far as we know, there was no one else on the scene other than the victim and your fellow countrymen. So who did it, do you think? Not much of a head scratcher, is it? Well, I know Mr. Natsume is also claiming to not to have seen anyone else around, but
just because he didn't see anyone, it doesn't mean we could be sure that nobody else was present.
I'm sorry I have to tell you, but we most certainly can be sure.
How?
Because, Mom, precise moment the stabbing didn't go unnoticed. So you mean there was someone else around? What? We have 2 very reliable witnesses, no less. So you're saying there was other people around? And it wasn't just them? It was a typical foggy London day. Your client obviously didn't see him. There were witnesses now? No, that's dumb. That's dumb. There was clearly other people on the street. Who are these witnesses, Inspector? Fellow and his wife. The man's one of the most reliable and respected citizens in all London. He's a copper from Scotland Yard. A policeman? That might change things.
And this policeman just happened to be there at the exact moment the woman was attacked.
Nothing peculiar about that, Mum. Part and parcel of being a bobby, catching them banging the act and all that. Do you think it might be possible for us to ask that policeman a few questions? Be my guest. Can ask him what you like. In court tomorrow. Well, he got us. Oh. I've no doubt he'll be summoned as a witness. So that'll give you something to look forward to. That's that then. He's got no intention of letting us meet the man beforehand, it seems. What about the wife?
A policeman witnessed the incident. As your judicial assistant, I must warn you that this could make our job very difficult indeed.
No, it doesn't. It actually makes it easier because what do you mean? There was witnesses on the street. There was other people on the street. It wasn't just them. They weren't alone. Yes, as a non-judicial assistant, I could have warned me of that too. Oh, yes, one more thing, Inspector. Did it say Gregson before for a second before it switched to Ryu? That was weird. It did! I just watched back the video. It did! That's funny. Oh yes, one more thing, Inspector. What? What? Just save it real quick, because I haven't saved at all. I meant to save on a new game, but it's fine, it's fine. What? The person who led you to the suspect, I hear that was Mr. Herlock Sholmes. What are you bringing him up for? Was it something I said? The color is drained from his cheeks. Okay, we'll come back to that. That twitchy Japanese bloke is on trial tomorrow. Are you gonna defend him or not? Well, makes no difference to me, but I will just say this. No London lawyer worth his salt would touch that case with a barge pole. Because the prosecution is being handled by the Reaper of the Bailey, you mean? There's no way to save the man now. It's a waste of time trying. Yeah, but money. It's all a bit strange, though. Sorry? The Reaper. He hasn't appeared in court once for a good few years now.
Yes, we did hear something to that effect.
And the only people he usually bothers with are the real scum. The master criminals. The violent ones. Master criminals?
The violent ones?
That's right. He handpicks his victims. Only deals with those guaranteed to go to the gallows for their sins.
But
Mr. Natsume wouldn't hang for what he's accused of, surely? Right? That's what I was saying! That's just my point, Sunshine. Yes, the young woman was there, but it didn't kill her. Couldn't even say the intent was there. So this isn't the sort of case I'd be expecting the Reaper to want to sink his teeth into, for want of a better phrase. Well, it's not exactly a minor infraction, is it? Nah, there's got to be more to it. Some reason it's taken an interest.
Really? What sort of reason, Inspector?
Think I could tell what's going on inside the head of the Lord of Darkness? I'll have to ask him himself at tomorrow's trial. Are we gonna really have to face the Reaper again? The Lord of Darkness, as he put it? Alright, let's talk about Mr. Schultz. You got all blushy. Oh, you got blushy again. Who did you hear that name from? We talked about this earlier. Oh, well, it was Mr. Natsume who mentioned it. He said that Mr. Sholmes was with the police when they entered his lodgings.
I'm sure it was the result of one of Mr. Sholmes' inspirational great deductions.
Fatal fuddle! Man's an amateur! I'm getting sick and tired of him showing his mug everywhere. Oh, I don't know where he gets his information from, but he turns up at the scene of the crime. Wanders around spouting incomprehensible rubbish, and before you know it, he claims to have solved the case. Yes, he's quite astounding, isn't he?
He is a great help to Scotland Yard, though, isn't he?
Gibble gobble. Haven't seen this before. Didn't we have this conversation about this earlier when she said she recognized you from the books? Oh, yes, that's Ranced Magazine.
The wonderful publication in which the adventures of Sherlock Sholmes appears.
Yes, well, that wonderful publication, as you put it, sees fit to include several of the odds detectives in its stories. And the so-called great detectives make a mockery of all of us. If you ask anyone at the Yard, it's a misadventure to be included in any Sherlock Sholmes tale at all.
Well, I suppose there is an element of that.
We work our socks off, every one of us, only to be thumped by the police thanks to that obnoxious detective. The man's as dangerous to us as Scotland Yard as he is to all of our criminals.
That can't really be true, can it, Inspector?
Clearly, the great detective and the police have a complex relationship. Well, I don't think we're going to get any more useful information out of the detective.
Mr. Naruhodo, can I make a suggestion?
Oh, yes. What is it?
Well, it seems to me that we must speak with him about this.
By him, do you mean Mr. Sholmes?
Yes, Mr. Sherlock Sholmes, exactly.
Look at those shining eyes. You can't wait, can you? Well, Mr. Natsume did blame Mr. Sholmes for all of this, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He really did. Which makes him an involved party in the case. Are you just gonna ignore that? I hope not. I assure you, it's not simply my selfish desire to meet with Mr. Sholmes again.
The trouble is, we have no idea the man's address, even.
It's Baker Street!
Yeah! I bet she knows the number, too! How do you know that?
It's in the stories, of course. 221B Baker Street! The most famous address in the world.
Oh, I see. Well, there's nothing to stop us from going, I suppose. We better find our way there before Susato Sun gets any more excited and unpredictable.
Hurrah! I'll summon a carriage!
So, we're to have a reunion already. With the great detective, Mr. Sherlock Sholmes.
Alright, bye!
Oh, new location has been added. Sholmes' Suite, 221B Baker Street, the home and office of the most famous detective in the world.
Cutscene!
Thank you very much. It's just up there overlooking the street. Good day.
Good day.
Thanks again.
221B Baker
This is
Street.
it. The residence of
Aw.
Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
Susato. Sholmes' suite. So this is where the great detective makes his living. It feels surreal to be here somehow. Oh. Is it as described in the stories, Miss Susato? Susato-san? Oh.
Many famous cases of insult here in this very room.
Oh, I suppose they must have been, yes. I've never read the stories, so it's hard to get quite as excited about it as she seems to be.
The detective chases the villain relentlessly as he disappears into the fog down an unlit London street. Oh, the thrill of it, the romanticism. Can't you feel your heart thumping in your chest? Can't you, Mr. Naruhodo?
Oh, I suppose I can, yes.
So if you don't mind, I'll just stand here and soak up the atmosphere for a while longer. Please don't mind me.
She's obsessed. Well, it looks like our detective friend isn't home at present. Excuse me, is anybody home? Oh, do we have a visitor? Oh! Oh, it's her!
Hello, is it a big new case for Mr. Sholmes?
Hello. Wait, aren't you?
Oh, how rude of me. I'll go and make some tea at once.
I'm sure it's the same girl. Mrs. Otto, did you see that girl who was just here?
Oh yes, isn't it truly extraordinary? To think that the King of Bohemia came to this very room to ask Mr. Sholmes to take on his case.
The King of Bavaria?
King Wilhelm Gotthard Sigismund von Ormstein, of course.
Oh, she's fangirling so hard. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Forget the adventures of Sherlock Holmes for a moment and look over there.
The tea's brewed, and I have a freshly baked cake as well.
Oh! Her theme is so cute! I need to add that to the stream lineup.
It's you.
I knew it. Susato-san recognizes her too. Well, I mean, it was only yesterday, right?
Ah, there you are. I'm taking that was you as well. I was looking forward to the trial run of my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Oh, good day to you. I'm, well, the inventor, I suppose, of that machine.
1 second. Okay. It's the girl who turned up at the end of Mr. McGilda's trial in the defendant's antechamber.
I've never met a lawyer from the Far East before. Or you having to get straight to work when you've only just arrived in London.
Oh, yes, it was challenging.
Well, try this tea. It's my special blend, you know.
Oh, thank you. Is tea supposed to look that color?
My, what a fragrant yet mellow flavor. Hooray! It's a winner! I tried blending different leaves designed to alleviate fatigue, you see. You must be exhausted after your long voyage here, and you have another ticklish trial tomorrow. Oh, and you're to defend the Japanese men. I do wish you lots and lots of luck. Did Mr. Sholmes tell you about us by any chance? Oh, you know Hurley, do you?
Hurley? Hurley? Mr. Sholmes to you, surely.
Mr. Sholmes was a fellow passenger on the boat that brought us to Great Britain, you see. Was he really? Well, I had no idea. I'm afraid Hurley's out on an errand again today, even though he's just returned from overseas.
Wait a minute. We met this girl for the first time ever yesterday after trial, and only briefly at that. How on earth does she know so much about us? Did she deduce all those things, do you think? Is she the real mastermind behind Sherlock Sholmes?
And perhaps more to the point, why is she here in Mr. Sholmes' suite? Oh, silly me, I haven't introduced myself, have I? It's a great pleasure to meet you both. My name is Iris Wilson.
Wilson! Wilson!
I live here together with Hurley!
Iris, is it? What a lovely name.
What?
What's the matter?
No, wait, this can't be. Did you say that your name is Wilson?
What's the matter with Suzato-san? Why is she so flustered all of a sudden?
Yes, that's right. What are your names?
Oh, I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo, a lawyer from Japan.
Oh, sorry. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, Suzato Mikatoba. It's wonderful to meet you. Lovely. Susie and Runo. Got it.
Aw, she's so cute.
Susie?
And Bruno? There's more to this girl than meets the eye. There's so many questions for her, I don't know where to start.
Yes, and so do I.
Alright, I want to look around, because there's like a lot of stuff going on.
A mystery shoe, a curious hammer, some mysterious dancing man, a bust of Napoleon. Oh, what an entrancing collection.
This is the first time in my life that I've seen a lonely old shoe displayed as an ornament.
Oh, those are all mementos that Hurley has collected from his past cases.
Really? Even the bust?
Yes, that's right. When the mood takes him, he likes to throw it on the floor and smash it to dust.
The poor defenseless emperor? Mr. Sholmes destroys it?
Yep, and then he buys a new one.
You make it sound like he has the temperament of an insane sculptor.
Oh, how entrancingly bohemian of him.
Is it bohemian if he's just buying one? I do like the fireplace. It's one of the best things I've seen since we arrived in the country, in fact. Lingering beside the fire and watching the flames flicker and dance in the grate. Oh, it's so relaxing.
You can't relax, not when there are many interesting things on the mantelpiece. Oh, it's just as it was described in the stories.
It is?
Yes, exactly. Inside the Persian slipper, for example. All my chocolates fit 11 sisters. 11,
I don't know what she's saying. 11 sisters.
And transfixed by that large jackknife. It's my shopping list for the market.
Oh, Susanna.
Oh, it's not quite how I remember it being described in the Adventures of Sherlock Sholmes.
Poor Susanna's head. She looks crushed. It looks like that huge metal chest is being used as a table for tea and coffee. Seems very sturdy with an equally sturdy lock.
Mr. Naruhodo, you mustn't go around opening things. I always have to keep an eye on you, don't I? You're very mischievous.
How did you come to that conclusion?
Oh, that chest. Contains some of my most valuable things.
And that smile tells me you're not going to give us any clue about what they are. Alright. I've seen pictures of Western musical instruments like this. It's called a violin, isn't it?
Of course it is. Mr. Sholmes is renowned for his violin playing.
Oh, really? Yes. Yes, he is.
Absolutely. It's often explained in the stories. It's inspirational, Mr. Naruhodo. Inspirational. I immediately started playing the koto, which was the closest Japanese stringed instrument I could find.
What a shame you couldn't bring it with you to London.
Oh, yes, well, Papa was beaming when I asked him if he would buy me one. But after a while, he asked if I would only practice when he was out of the house.
Oh.
So now it's merely an ornament in my room.
That must have been an awkward conversation. Oh, I got a trophy! For having examined the violin before talking with Iris. Oh! Good thing I'm examining before. What on earth is this huge over-the-top machine?
That's the Great Analytoscope. It can analyze anything, really. Anything at all.
That's absolutely incredible.
That's one of Hurley's inventions. It took him a whole year. He said it was to help him with his investigations.
Oops.
What sort of things has he analyzed with it? Do you know? Well, actually, he hasn't used it for anything yet. Oh,
Why not?
apparently on the evening he finally completed it, it suddenly occurred to him. I don't actually have anything I need to analyze.
Fair enough.
Oh dear. How about you, Runa? Do you have anything you'd like to analyze?
The only thing that springs to mind is this machine itself. Oh. There's all sorts on this. There's all sorts on these shelves. Chemistry apparatus, books, papers, and lots of things I've never seen before. It's all heaped up so high, I can't help feeling that the whole lot is going to topple at any moment.
I keep telling Hurley not to cram so much on those shelves.
Good advice.
I wanted to look something up in one of those books a while ago. But it was so tightly wedged in, he couldn't get it out. So he went and bought a new copy instead.
That's reasonable. That's fair. Oops. Misclicked. Oh, there's so much.
Oh, that's my blackboard where I note down ideas.
Oh, interesting. Let's see. Black Peter? What does that mean?
Don't you want to hear what Iris has to say, Mr. Naruhodo?
I'll come back to that blackboard later. Okay. What a beautiful English tea set, and so neatly arranged.
It's a favorite pastime of mine. A cup of herbal tea in the afternoon. Tea made of herbs? That's right. I grow all sorts of herbs in the garden so I can experiment with different blends. One moment, don't go away. I'll brew a pot of the special blend I came up with earlier today.
She looks delighted. I only hope it's safe to drink. So this must be her side of the room. It's really cute. What on earth is that big black lump over there?
It's a typewriter. That fascinating thing is called a typewriter.
Oops.
It's a machine that allows you to write on paper without needing a pen.
What?
And wizardly quickly, too.
Ooh, that sounds like it could be very useful for someone like me with terrible handwriting. Yes, it is. It's made for people like us, Ryu. Okay, is that... Oh. That's a charming little white shelf. And full of charming little bottles, too.
Oh, yes. But don't touch any of those. They might explode.
Oh, okay. Explode?
Are they exotic chemicals? Do you use them for exciting experiments? Yes, indeed. And as Hurley always says, chemistry is an explosive science.
Sorry?
I agree. A single discovery can trigger an explosion of innovation all around the world.
Or perhaps he just meant it literally. Either way, mental note, do not touch any bottle that belongs to Iris. That's everything. Okay, we can finally talk to Iris now. Hello, Iris. It was you that we ran into yesterday, wasn't it? At the Old Bailey?
Yes, that's right. You were ever so helpful. Thank you so much. Oh, no, not at all. I'm so sorry we couldn't have been more welcoming.
Though, at the time, we did have a rather large gun pointed at us.
You mean this gun?
Yep.
Like this? Thinking back now, you left with Miss Lestrade in tow, didn't you?
Oh yes, that awkward witness, Gina Lestrade.
Oh, Ginny? Yes, she's a professional pickpocket.
So we found out?
It was very naughty of her to pinch my invention like that.
Are you referring to that trial-disrupting gun-like contraption?
Exactly. So I followed her, you see, to get it back. Perhaps I should think about fitting a self-destruct mechanism in my inventions.
Oh. This girl is dangerous.
Anyway, I brought Ginny back here after that. So she could apologize to my trusty technician.
Sorry, your technician?
Hurley, of course, silly.
Hurley?
Yes, Herlock. Herlock Sholmes. We live here together.
I had no idea the great detective had such an interesting young daughter.
Daughter? Not likely.
What?
Oh, I wouldn't call him Hurley if he was my father, would I?
Well, then, what is your relationship with Mr. Sholmes?
I expect you found out that lodgings of any kind in London are very expensive. So the solution is to share the cost with a partner.
A roommate, how old are you?
She's 10!
She's a little baby! An extraordinary young girl who lives with Mr. Sholmes. She has a degree in medicine and is the author of a popular series of short stories. Bananas. Your roommates?
I hope you don't mind me asking, Iris, but how old are you?
That was my immediate thought.
Oh, 10 at last this year.
Well, what of your mother and father?
Oh, no. They're not around.
Oh, I see. I wonder what the story is there.
Oh, yes. There's something I must ask you.
One sec again.
Of course. Go ahead, Susie. I am a very great fan of the adventures of Herlock Sholmes, and... Oh, you have a copy of Van's magazine. Yes, I read every issue. It's delivered all the way to Japan on a ship. Oh, this is so exciting! My stories are being read on the other side of the world.
My stories?
That's right. Hurley is always solving such amazing cases, you see. He tells me all about them. They really are quite fascinating. It would be such a shame if I was the only one who ever heard them, don't you think?
Oh, she's the author.
Goodness. Last night, he was telling me all about a new case he just solved on a steamship travelling from a faraway land. So I was just in the middle of typing up the manuscript for the next issue before you came.
So you are the author? The author of the journals?
Yes, I'll let you in on a secret if you like. I'm gonna call this latest adventure the Speckled
Band. Oh, the names of the... That's cute. The Speckled Band? That's certainly very familiar.
Of course, I always change one or two details in the stories, here and there. This time I had the idea of making a venomous snake be the cause of all the trouble.
Oh, that was Mr. Sholmes' first thought as well, actually.
Yes, and of course I know that a snake might not be a credible fit for the facts of the case exactly, but... it's a story. Some poetic license is justified to make it more thrilling, I think. Don't you? So, do you mean to say... are the stories about Mr. Sholmes that are published in Rand's magazine all written by me? Yes, on my wonderful and very modern typewriter.
But all the stories I've ever read are written by a doctor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson. Suzato-san's getting more and more worked up. Is it a pen name?
Oh yes, that's me. I mean, my name really is Wilson.
But what about the doctor of medicine part?
It's all true too. I am a doctor of medicine.
No? At 10 years old?
At 10 years old.
Well, that's quite incredible.
But... Dr. Wilson is an English gentleman. Yes, I am also an English gentleman. I did alter the setting slightly for the stories to be more compelling.
Oh.
Well, it sounds a little strange, doesn't it? Great detective with a 10-year-old girl in tow.
Fair enough. I suppose it does, yes. Poor Suzato-san. She looks like her whole world is just falling apart. About before. Yeah, why not?
Yes, what's on your mind, Reno? Do tell me.
How did you know that I was a lawyer and we just arrived in London, I mean?
Yes. Oh, and that we have a difficult trial tomorrow. How did you know all that? Oh, that's what you mean.
Please tell us how you did it. Explain every detail.
Of course, I'd be delighted. Although there's really no mystery. Now, let's begin. Iris Wilson is proud to present her Logic and Reasoning Spectacular.
Oh. Oh.
First of all, I knew already that you were a lawyer, Reno. After all, I met you yesterday at the Old Bailey in the defendant's antechamber.
But you also said that we'd only just arrived in London. How'd you know that?
I observed a passport and travel ticket protruding from your breast pocket.
Oh.
So I was reasonably confident that you have only just arrived in the country. And on top of that, you accepted a case against that particular prosecutor, telling me you were unaware of London's court affairs.
The Reaper of the Bailey? I walked right into that one, didn't I?
Then I noticed the red ink stamp on the back of Susie's head. You were given that when you visited the local prison to meet with a suspect, weren't you? Earlier today. Ah. They use those stamps to keep a close eye on comings and goings, you see. I didn't realize. And a red stamp is only used for people visiting foreign inmates. So, that told me that even though you had only yesterday concluded the trial Magnus McGilded, the two of you had already had cause to visit a foreign inmate in a local prison. However, neither of you was wearing a particularly sad expression on your face. So I concluded that the prisoner was unlikely to be a friend or a relative. That led me to believe that you must have accepted a new case.
I see.
But how could you have known that the trial is tomorrow? Well, having barely been home a few hours yesterday, Hurley solved yet another case. It obviously amused him. He told me that he caught a Japanese man who was bawling and trembling.
Japanese man? Well, clearly that must have been...
Mr. Natsume. No, Nemo has that fancy Japanese sword. And I think your outfit is called the kimono, isn't it, Susie? Well, anyway, it was clear to me that you both come from Japan yourselves. So I put two and two together and decided you must be defending the Japanese man Hurley caught. And there was only one conclusion those facts could lead me to. You both came here to ask Hurley about the case.
She's a genius.
There's a note on the mantelpiece that says that man's trials will be tomorrow. Hurley is always stabbing his notes with a knife, you know. He is silly. And that's all there is to it, really. Thank you for listening. I'm Iris Wilson, and that was one of my great deductions. Well, was it a winner? Were my deductions correct?
They were spot on.
That was amazing, Iris. Truly a great deduction.
You even managed to discern something of Mr. Sholmes' delivery.
Oh, well, I was just copying Hurley's style for that. This is really very good news. You could tell us all about the case involving the Japanese man. You will, won't you, Iris? Please?
The case of the Japanese man. So, yesterday, Mr. Sholmes apprehended a Japanese man, you were saying?
Yes. Hurley had just arrived back in London after his sea voyage. But the police were waiting for him at the railway station to take him directly to the crime scene.
Oh, the great detective is a popular man, it seems.
Apparently a woman was stabbed on a quiet street somewhere in town. There were witnesses who had seen a short, shifty-looking, stooped man running away from the scene. A short, shifty-looking, stooped man. Like a kitten? Mr. Natsume, beyond any doubt.
Oh, Mr. Natsume, beyond any doubt. Sorry, Rio needed to clear his throat there. Sosuke-san said that he didn't see anybody else on the street at all. But it seems there were witnesses after all.
Hurley used his great deductive powers to determine the man's address. It was a lodging room very nearby. He went directly there with the police, and what did they find? A short, shifty-looking stooped man shivering in fear.
Mr. Sholmes' great deduction certainly hit the mark at that time.
Of course it did. He's a great detective.
Still, that means the incident occurred only 2 days ago. Surely tomorrow is too soon for the trial, isn't it?
Not in this world. Definitely, if we had no time to investigate properly. Hurley says that London is rife with crime.
Oh.
Scotland Yard is doing its best, but they can't stay on top of it, apparently. Oh dear. I hadn't realized the situation was so dire. That's why they can't afford to spend too much time investigating cases and trying the criminals in court. Staff and money are both short. Crimes are usually pinned on the first suspicious person. That's terrible.
I suppose
It's the harsh reality of the workings of the world's greatest justice system.
I suppose it is. But in that case, I don't hold out much hope for Sosuke-san. Thank you for answering so many of our questions, Iris. This has been very informative.
Oh, you're most welcome. I've had so much fun.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Sholmes is at the moment? As you guess, we'd like to ask him some questions about this case as well.
Ah, well, I expect Hurley is still investigating the scene.
Of the case involving Mr. Natsume, you mean?
Yes, Mr. Natsume. Hurley said he was going to the man's lodgings. If you leave now, you'll probably catch him there. Iris, do you know where those lodgings are? Well, I imagine the police are still investigating the scene of the crime themselves, aren't they? Did you happen to come across a detective by the name of Gregson when you were there?
Yes, we know Inspector Gregson.
Oh, goody. In that case... Give Gregsy this for me, would you? Oh, I'm sure he'll tell you what you want to know.
What is this?
A 5-shilling piece in a postcard, it seems. It reads, "Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know." I trust that won't be a problem. Gosh, this'll make the inspector help us, will it?
Well, thank you, Iris. We'll give it a try. I thought the computer crashed for a second. Like, why did it fade like that?
Good luck then. I'm gonna return to writing my manuscript, The Speckled Band. And I'll be making more special blends of tea. So come back again soon. We'd be delighted. Thank you so much, Iris.
Well, Mr. Naruhodo,
It's back to the scene of the crime.
so it's somewhat dubious that they would exert any influence over the men of Scotland Yard at all. We head back to the scene with Iris's curious note and one of the world's heaviest silver coins in hand. Ooh, perfect timing on the to be continued. I was like, I should end up soon. I should end soon.
Well, 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 well. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the stream. Lots of fun. So excited to be doing more Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. It is so fun. We're gonna send you all off on a little old raid. Go spread some love. And yeah, thank you all for joining me. I'll be back again maybe soon. Going on a break for the holidays soon, but at the very least, we'll be back in January, if not before Christmas. So yeah, thank you all for joining me. Have fun, spread some love, and yeah, I'll send you guys off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.